see you all. I love this. I just love this flower. That's why it's standing right next to me. It's a nice day outside, and I thought I'd come out and just hang out, talk for a little bit. It's real cool. It haven't been, I like the heat, but I like the fact that it's not humid as well. So, let me put my plant back and just holler at you guys for a little bit. Mm, it's a nice day. Mm. Watching people drive by and people blowing at you. Some people know you, some people don't. I'm out here slinging the bling. I already made some sales. You guys know it's Mother's Day, but I'm enjoying the weather as well. People across the street are playing music. Make sure that I can see everybody when they come in. So, I hope you guys are prepared for Mother's Day. Moms are so important to just let them know how much we really appreciate and care about them. I mean, they brought us into the world, you know what I mean? And they do everything that they can for us. I mean, there are exceptions to every rule, but for the most part, yes. And my son is actually, he asked me what I wanted to do this year. Hey, Mocha Mima, thanks for coming in. So he asked me what I wanted to do for Mother's Day. And I was so used to him planning something or, just doing something. I decided, okay, this is what I want to do. I don't want to wait until tomorrow. So he's going to get off at 5 p.m. and that's Eastern. So I'm going to pack up outside around 4:30, and then we're going to go and have dinner. And I wanted to, think about going to a new fancy place, but I'm just kind of feeling like I want what I want. You guys, you know what I mean? So I told him that I might just want to go to Red Lobster, and he was just like, Red Lobster, really? You know? And I said, well, I know that they have what I like there. Uh, the chefs at the Red Lobster near me always prepare everything just right. So, and the ambiance is nice. So I told him, I said, I probably want to go there. And then afterwards, if there had been something good playing at the movie theater, then I probably would have done that. But I decided that, you know what, there's this show that we've been trying to watch together called 1923. It's like a Western TV series. And I think the one before that was 1883. And it's supposed to be the ancestors of like Kevin Costner's character in Yellowstone. So, it's pretty good. It's pretty tough too. So I told him, I said, well, what do you think if we just come home after we, come from dinner and we just start binging that? And he was okay with that. And I told him that I wanted to, I wanted him to go to church with me tomorrow. He was like, sure. So everything so far is a yes. It's a go. Okay, Mocha, what you cooking? What you cooking? And then I told him that I wanted to go shopping, and he said, "Well, now I got some traveling to do, mine. I got some other things." And I said, "Well, it's not gonna be too much. Red beans and rice. Ooh, I guarantee." You making some hot water cornbread or some just regular cornbread, Mocha Mima? That sounds like good eating. And he said, "Okay, if you keep it low, we can go now." Jiffy, okay. I'll tell you a story about Jiffy in a moment. And he said, "Well, you can wait till my next paycheck." I said, "Well, we can wait till your next paycheck. I don't want to kill you or nothing." So, but as far as the Jiffy, now, I had never had Jiffy cornbread until I was about 11 years old. I didn't even know what it was. And my mom let me go and eat at a friend's home because she really wasn't into that, letting me go eat at, people's homes. And they served Jiffy cornbread. And I was like, oh, what is this? Tastes like cake. And I liked it. So when I went home, I told my mom, I said, "Hey, Mom," I said, um, I forgot the girl's name, Carrie Ann or whatever her name was. Her grandma made Jiffy cornbread, and it was good. And do you know what that is? And my mom said, "Yeah, I know what it is. That's cake. I don't eat Jiffy." So I waited and bided my time. And one day, my mom was making cornbread. She was, making up a batch, and the phone rang. So she left the kitchen and went to answer the phone. And I snuck in there, and I got some sugar out of the canister, and I sprinkled it in. Just about 2 tablespoons. I didn't want to go overboard. And so my mom, and I mixed it in. So my mom baked her cornbread, and she had her greens and everything, and she was ready. Yes, I did. And my mom was old school, so she took her fingers and she got the greens and she got the cornbread, and she put it in her mouth, and almost immediately, girl, she went. Ah! And she said, "Girl, what did you do to my cornbread? You tried to poison me." I said, "Child." I didn't get a whooping, but man, I said, "Ma, I just thought you might just want to try it. Like you always tell me, try new things." And boy, she wasn't happy about it. Let me tell you, she said, "Well, you can eat that." And she went right back to the drawing board and made her a new batch of cornbread. So she was not gonna ever go for that. But I like Jiffy, so to each his own. I like it for certain things, like the red beans and rice. Yeah, and I would like that with that. With my greens, probably not. I'm probably still that probably still rings in my head. What she said and what she did. So that was hilarious. My mom was something else, and I miss her terribly. But so anyway, Getting ready for Mother's Day. I don't have anyone to do it for anymore. You hook up the Jiffy? What you do? What you do to hook it up? I can't wait to hear. And my aunt, all of my elders have passed on, and so it's just one of those things. Hey, Empress, Goddess, nice to see you. Nice to see you. We're just sitting in here talking about cooking and eating, and Mocha Mima is making some red beans and rice. I wish I was at her house. I know that's right. And she putting on a batch of Jiffy cornbread, and she said she's gonna hook it up. Extra butter, carnation milk, and extra egg and seasonings. Okay, okay. Yeah, I can see how that would be good. You know, one time I tried I don't think they call it cornbread, but it's a Mexican style. It's like well, I was asking, okay, when I used to live in California, I had a friend who was from Mexico, and she told me that they don't use the cornmeal, but they use something called masa. And she said when they use that masa and then they use corn with it, and I don't know what else it was, but it was a sweet kind of cornbread, but it wasn't um, like a bread, like, I don't know. You could pick it up with your fingers and eat it if you want to, but I used a spoon to eat it. When she made it, it was sort of like a side dish. And boy, it was good. It was good. So the only place I had anything close to that was at a place that closed down that I knew about. I think it was called, it was one of those Mexican restaurant chains. And they sell bags of masa. It's near the flour. Yep, yep. I saw it there too. And so if I could take the time to really experiment with things more, I would. But yeah, I would really like to try that one time. Just look that up. Maybe like get a Mexican cookbook or something like that, because that was jam up and jelly down. That was good. That was good. But I like some of my specialties. I love making macaroni and cheese. I just don't make it often because I know I would eat too much of it. Now, my family, they always want me to make it. So I got to consider making that. Of course, I'm not doing anything for Mother's Day. They're going to take care of me. But maybe for July 4th, if we cook out or something, I might make it. And then my husband likes strawberry shortcake, and the I made one for his birthday, and so now he doesn't want the strawberry shortcake from the store anymore, of course, because it doesn't taste anything like it. So I'll probably do that for July 4th, but his birthday is a long way away. I'll do that. Maybe some potato salad. But right now, I'm not even worried about now. Father's Day is coming up, so I might even do it then. I don't know, but I will be going to Las Vegas at the end of July, so anybody that's going to be out that way, look me up, because I'm going to a paparazzi convention, and that's the 24th through the 27th of July. So I'm ready to go and meet all the Papa sisters and brothers, the ones that I know or the ones that I don't know. And I have family in Vegas, so I'm looking forward to getting together with them. So I think I'm going to spend a couple of weeks out there, maybe more. I don't know, it just depends, because my husband can't get away because he'll be working. That's his biggest season, because he does umpire work, baseball. So But he'll probably be going up to Cooperstown, New York, because they have a Little League Hall of Fame up there, and so they ask him to come up there sometimes. It's an honor, so, you know, sometimes he'll go up there and it's about a week. Oh, I see a woodpecker. Get on away from here. Take care. Have a good dinner, too. I'm just sitting here relaxing, and I will be doing so until probably about 4:30. I don't come on live enough just to hang out like I used to. And I probably need to start setting up the games again, and trivia and cash flow and stuff like that. But life has changed a lot. And so I'm really busy when it comes to my business and helping my team to be successful as well. So yes, ma'am. So I will probably be at the Red Lobster tonight. I can't think of any place else that I want to go, but if I ride past it and I see it and I want to go there, I'm just going to say, let's go there instead. And then let's see, what else is going on? I can't wait to go to church tomorrow, though, because my son hasn't been with me in a long time going to church because he lived in a separate state from me. And so I'm blessed and I'm happy that he'll be able to do that. And, you know, I'm proud of my son. So, as all mothers should be. And the things that I want to talk to him about as far as achieving better or greater things in life, and not just to be satisfied with where you are, be content, but not satisfied, and start planning for the future. And so I'll let him take the lead today on what he wants to talk about, but ultimately I'm going to get to that as well. So what are you guys doing for Mother's Day? If you're on the replay, just put it in the comments. Because I really don't want to do a lot. I just want to be the center of attention at dinner. And then I definitely am going to have him take me shopping. And I'll just probably pick up one item. I don't want to go crazy. My mom, I really miss her. Miss Mom, miss Grandma, my aunt, my mom's favorite first cousins who were like aunts to me, my uncle and his wife. You know, I guess what it is the older you get, the more people that you're going to see transition. That's just a fact of life. I don't have to like it, but I'm glad that I'm getting older as well. My prayer is to stay healthy, not only in my body, but in my mind. Have continue my spiritual walk with the Lord. And to, be able to do for myself and take care of myself. I hope the same for my husband. And long life. I really want that. So you guys start taking care of your mental faculties now. Just because you don't have anyone in your family that's presented with dementia or Alzheimer's doesn't mean that it can't happen to you. So, you know, take some Prevagen or do it. There's something else called Bilboa, something like that. I've got some in the medicine cabinet, so I need to go on ahead and uh, start taking that again. Ginkgo biloba, I think that's it. And see, I need it. And that way I won't have to be, counting on my son to, take care of me, or my nieces or my nephews. I don't want to have to be dependent on them. So I'd like to live as long as I possibly can. I wouldn't mind living into my 90s. I have family members who have lived into their 90s and hundreds. One of them was 107 when he transitioned, and he still had all of his faculties, and he just needed a little help walking. He didn't even have a wheelchair. He had a walker. And then his brother was 104 when he passed. Their sister was 99. It's interesting, but that was my maternal grandfather's siblings, and he actually passed when he was 76, and he was the baby. So I don't know what happened, but the majority of them were up in age when they passed. Like I said, 107, 104, 99. And I remember because the oldest one's name was Ernest, and then it was Theodore, and then Olga was 99. I mean, they have a longevity in that part of my family. So I hope that it continues with me, and also being solid in the mind, because that's important. You don't want to be here and not know who you are. And I have one great aunt, my husband's aunt. He thinks it's funny because her long-term memory is solid, but her short-term memory is really lacking. And it's so funny to sit there and talk with her because she'll keep asking things like, how old am I? And then we tell her, 93. Oh, okay, that's what I thought. And then we get to talking, and then she said, wait a minute, how old am I? And we say, how old do you think you are? She said, 93. And he said, yeah, you're 93. Oh, okay. But why y'all telling me I'm 93? I know how old I am. It is so funny. It is so funny. But yeah, we love her. And I'm just hoping that my prayer, I'm just going to declare and decree it right now, that both my husband and myself will live good long lives into our 90s and be healthy, uh, healthy physiologically as well as mentally, and still be able to take care of ourselves and be able to afford life financially. So, yeah. And the way you keep your loved ones that have passed on alive is you talk about them. So other people, they have a sense of my mom and my dad because I talk about them. I enjoy talking about them. So that is the way of the world, people. Uh-oh, there goes my sign. All right, everybody, I've got to go. It is nice to see everybody, and I thought I had the brick on there well, but a little breeze picked up, and it's time to go. So take care, everybody. God bless, and check out my live streams, okay? Check out the $5 jewelry. I enjoy selling it, slinging the bling, and it's nickel and lead free. Beautiful, high quality fashion jewelry. Okay? You can go to MzKim'sBlingBar.com. That is in the description. And I also have a corporate website as well. And the jewelry will come directly to you via FedEx. God bless and take care. You know what? I can't. The way I have it right now, it won't let me shut it off. Well, we'll just have to see. That's the people across the street.